his success story any way you like. Keep Fit guru Richard Simmons is backed up with hit projects. There's his Never Say Diet books, workout videos, plus a line of athletic wear. The amazing one-man empire even bought him the mansion of his dreams.
I drove by it one day and knew I had to live there because it reminded me of New Orleans. So I gutted the house, keeping the outside very colonial, very clipped, very manicured, azaleas and jasmine and camellias. And I kept the inside 43 pastel colors. A combination of circles, pillars, lightness, happy, airy rooms. Not a lot of furniture, very sparse, very easy to keep clean, but happy. I then decided that the house had so much light in it that it should have glass, beautiful contemporary glass. And I go to galleries and I'm allowed to buy one piece every month. I only have things in my whole house that make me feel good, that maybe have a positive memory, that make me feel happy. And since I take one day at a time, I want as many moments to be as happy as they can.
From his ivory tower, Dr. Diet is always in for his followers.
You know, there's going to always be food around there. What has to change is you.
That gets my energy going. When the letters come in and thank me, people who've lost weight, people who feel better about themselves, I know that I'm here for a purpose. And I know that that makes me happy.
Under Richard's tutelage, overweights shed pounds magically.
I have a lot of students who have lost 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 200 pounds, 300 pounds, and they're not ready yet to make a commitment to go to one of these splashy places. So I open my gym up to them. It's almost like an audition to go to their regular gym.
Richard can especially identify with his pupils' eating disorders. As an altar boy, he fell into temptation and didn't stop snacking until he'd expanded more than his horizons.
When you start putting Béarnaise sauce on your Rice Krispies, when you're 7, you know that your food's spoiled. And I just continued to eat until I was 200 pounds in the 8th grade and 268 pounds by the time I was 17 years old.
A panic crash diet landed him in hospital and taught him a valuable lesson. Instead of being a slave to the kitchen, why not be its master? Years later, that inspiration prompted Richard to collaborate on some unique low-calorie recipes. The result? Yet another hit with Chef Marlena Brown and his television show Slim Cooking.
Potatoes. You know those are more purple when they're cooked. They do.
I wanted to make sure that when that lady in Poughkeepsie, New York, made this dish, that it would come out perfect. So we usually test the recipes 8 to 10 times before we bring it to the screen. And so we go around and find different things, because everyone gets kind of bored with peas and carrots.
Slapstick, zany, yet always informative. Richard proved dieting can be fun. Nobody's more happy for his success than his dear old mum.
I think most people look at life much too serious.
Does Oprah Winfrey massage her guests? No!
I think that if you have a sense of humor and you keep your childhood and you're about this much silly, you're going to enjoy this life a lot better.
So what prompted the star who has it all to give some back to those special fans?
I got a letter from a little boy named Bernie who said, I see you exercising everybody, but Richard, I have spina bifida. I can't do those things. And then I decided to do my own foundation called the Reach Foundation. We build exercise studios for physically challenged children and adults, and then I travel all over and teach the physically challenged, because just like the overweight, they have always been shoved in a corner.
For Richard, the payback is feeling terrific about success. The movie star mansion might not have gone to his head, but it's definitely gone to the dogs.
Cruella swept into the kitchen, wrapped in expensive furs. Anita, darling, I heard you were expecting Dalmatian puppies.
I have 6 beautiful girls. They are my children. They are the most sensitive dogs I've ever been around. They're loving, and they're my family.
Even though he turned weakness into strength, he can never forget being fat and unhappy.
I'm still an underdog. That doesn't leave you. Because you lose weight or because you're successful in your career, you still have the feelings inside. So underdogs never stop being an underdog. You just have to do the best that you possibly can. And I I just feel like I'm just a hard worker. I'm still that little kid. That's never going to go away.
Richard Simmons. By losing, he became one of life's winners.
Our unending search for the ultimate rich boys